Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today I have a fun new video for you showing you 3 brand new releases from Moonshine Manny. I've kind of separated up the video a little bit because there are 3 different releases that are all happening on the same day, but I felt like it would work all in one video better. So that is what we're going to do. So let's just get right into it before I confuse you guys. First up, we have There's a Party Going On right here, which is the 2-year anniversary polish.
So there's a party going on in here, and this is kind of a white crelly base, as you guys can see, filled with purple like flakies that are almost shard shaped, and then we also have like a really lovely purple and almost a blue shimmer going on there. 2 different types of shimmers. One is definitely purple and one lends a bit more the blue teal turquoisey sheen, and it is such a pretty combination. So there is one coat of There's a Party Going On right here. Now it is time for the second coat, which goes on really nicely, and of course these brushes make it a breeze to put on these coats, especially with the crelly polish. So there's 2 coats, and I still can see through a teeny weeny little bit. So we are going to go ahead and try a third. However, you know, depending on your nail line, you might be done here. It's just really going to be personal preference and based upon how thick or thin you did your coats. Now we're going to go ahead and do that third coat to see if it intensifies anything at all. And it does give it a more clearer white base. You can obviously tell that there's a white base there, and then the flakies have really layered neatly as well, and I'm really enjoying this. This is a super fun polish. So there is 3 full coats of There's a Party Going On right here.
Next up, we have a beautiful polish called Paint the Sky. This one is a Facebook fan group exclusive, so if you are in the Moonshine Manny Facebook group, which I will link in the description box below, you will be able to get this polish starting the 30th. And I think this one usually stays around until the end of the month, and actually looking at the information, yes, that is correct. This will become available on the 30th and will be available until December 23rd.
Now we have Paint the Sky, which is a multi-chrome and a linear holographic in kind of a navy base. That is an absolute beauty. Plus there are flakies in here as well. I know I didn't mention that the first off, but there are flakies in here as well. So this kind of shifts between green, blue, and purple in the multi-chrome. And I would also say there is some gold in there as well, and then the flakies are iridescent and just kind of come to life as you shift your nail around. And then of course there's the linear holographic in there as well that just takes it to a whole nother level. So there is one coat. As you can see, that covered extremely well, and the formula was great. It glided on perfectly, and I am loving this. Now it is time for our second coat, and actually from where I am sitting, I see a really good amount of green on the nail, and it looks so cool. So there is 2 coats, and we have reached full coverage, and this is just so pretty.
Next up and lastly, we have this beautiful polish called Honor's Stars Are Here, and this one was designed by Phoebe's 6-year-old daughter, Honor, and it is gorgeous. You guys are going to love it. This one is releasing the same as the rest, November 30th, but this one will stay around for a few months. There's no definite date, but they should be around for a few months.
Next up we have a polish called Honor's Stars Are Here, and this one is an absolute beauty. There's so much going on, and as you guys can see, that covered really well in one coat, and I think you guys are picking up on some of those things that are going on in this polish. So I would say this is kind of like a yellowy gold overall shade, but then we've got some really pretty holographic micro glitters, and actually I think they are pink holographic micro glitters. And that's what it looks like to me in the bottle for sure. And they pick up such great shifts in them as well. Plus you also have some silver flakies in there that just create such an eye-catching polish. So there is one coat. Now it is time for our second coat. Based on the first coat, you probably could use this as a topper if you would wanted, but I really just want to build this one up because it's just so intense and pretty. So there is 2 coats, and we're really close to full coverage. My nail line is almost gone. I can still kind of see it. So we're going to go ahead and do that third but that's kind of like optional. So I'll probably label this as like a 2 to 3 coater depending on your personal preference. But it is so pretty. Now it's time for the third and final coat, and that does basically bring us to full coverage. And again, like I mentioned, you could wear this as a top coat if you wanted to, but really this is just so pretty and intense, and there's so much going on. We're just going to move you guys around a bit so you can see everything. It is just such a fun polish. So there is 3 coats of Otter's Stars Are Here.
And here's your final look at all of the polishes that we just looked at. I think they're all gorgeous. Each one of them is so different and unique as well too, which is great. So all of these are releasing on the 30th. Of course, some of them have different dates that they will no longer be available. So you can check out those in the description box and in today's blog post, which will be linked below as well as always. So of course, you will also find more pictures there. So if you guys want to see more in-depth pictures and macro shots and all that good stuff, check out today's blog post because they're going to be there, and these polishes are gorgeous up close. So that is it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to be back, I think, on Wednesday for another new video. I will see you guys then. Bye!